Greetings, we are the Ministry of the Real Truth. Be prepared for this video because this video may blow your mind. Totally. This is another thing that we came across and realized when a friend of one of our daughters needed to be told about women, right? He's a young guy, right? 15 or 16, going on to 16. We explained to him, did you know this? Right? And he only way we could show him was anatomically. And he got all upset later on and says, oh, he was looking at this and, this sort of stuff. Taking it way out of context. That was the only way to get to him, because that's the only way, being a very sexual active guy, that he could understand it, right? Because part of it was that he was told, if you need to really look into it, literally, and then you will see, and make a comparison, then you will see that what we're going to explain to him, and you, over here, to fully understand it, okay? It was a bit of a jokey thing, right, between males. And he went, and he ran off and told the daughter, his then girlfriend, all this crap, right? So I had to explain to her, because she says, we said, no, this is the only way to show him, and we could have shown him an anatomy book or whatever. It's, this is like, same, right? Okay. But pictures could probably only tell you so much, but the real thing, live, actually explains it to you much better. You realise it much better, right? We found that anatomically, can we just get to that verse? Okay, this is the Breetah, or Genesis 2:18. And the Lord God said, it is not well that Adam should be alone. I shall make a helper like Adam. Same molds all the animals from the earth, etc. Right? But he feels, well, he's created all that, but out of them there was not found a helper like Adam, or man, right? Or the Adams, men. Okay, there's no helper for them. Animals had a mate, they had a helper, whatever, right? A companion, but this Adam, or these Adams, didn't. So God then cast a calm over Adam, and they slept. They all slept. So there's a they. So it must be he created a whole lot of Adams, a whole lot of men, right? Because they is what, two or more, indicating two or more. And he consecrated one of Adam's ribs, and he placed flesh in its stead. And the Lord God transformed the rib that he consecrated from Adam, from man, right, to be his wife. In other words, Eve, the first woman, or first lot of women, and he brought it to Adam. And he brought her to Adam. And Adam said, as of now, this age, this moment, right, this era, eon, this bone from my bone, and this flesh from my flesh shall be called the wife, because she was consecrated from the man. Because of that, the man leaves his father and mother and catches himself a wife, and they become both one flesh. Their spirits become entwined, right? They're one in union. And they were both naked. Adam and his wife were not embarrassed. Him and Eve weren't embarrassed. They knew they were, probably weren't even conscious that they were naked, so it didn't bother them. They had no inhibitions or hang-ups, right? Yeah? And they just walked around, in the nutty, in the Garden of Eden. It's probably like very beautiful, bright, sunny, warm, no winters or anything like that yet. No, it's not mentioned, right? So what we did upon realising this, because we thought, hang on, we've experienced woman in our former life, right? As every male does, right? So look at the anatomical books, biological books of a woman. You look at all her different parts, right? Her paps or breasts, right, which were they carry this sustenance. Was it estrogen or something like that, or they got milk in there, right? that feeds a child that she brings forth in birth. Okay? That's what feeds that child. Okay, nurtures that child. And then she has the genitalia, and if you really examine those anatomical books, you'll find that put a photo of a man, a picture of a man. There's some sort of dictionary out there where it breaks down the human body, right? It's like transparency. That's a really good one. We've forgotten what the heck it is. It might be a Collier's dictionary of human anatomy, right? And then it has the woman broken down on the other side, right? So you compare the two, and you look at the genitalia, etc., and you see the same. If you look close enough, right? Put your face right in there, in these pictures, right? That is. You'll see that the genitalia is very much the same. You can go online, do personal research, etc., and you might find something that verifies what we're about to say. Basically, the genitalia is the same. It may be smaller, more impact, okay, but when you look at it, it's the same. Yeah, it's similar. Okay, just through that creation period, right? It's different, right? They're a feminized man. So you go around calling this guy a homo, a faggot, whatever, right? Okay, but don't forget, wake up and realise you are a faggot. Okay? We're all faggots. All men are faggots. Why? This is going to blow your brain, right? Because that woman is a feminized man. Okay? The genitalia proves it. Some people come at us and go, and all this sort of crap, right? But this is fact. Okay? If you do the personal research, you do the study, you look into it, i.e., right? You really look into it, you'll find this is fact. Okay? But they've just got it because they're like a woman, yeah? They're softer, they're the helper, whatever, as mentioned in the scriptures, for Adam, right? His partner. So, if she's consecrated from the man, okay, he dominates her, right? Okay, he was made first, okay, so she's subject to man, but they're still equals. If you have a girlfriend in a relationship, okay, if you have a wife, you're both two separate beings, but you complement each other, right? So she should be treated equally as you are, right? She should have the same rights as you are, etc., etc. No, we're not feminists. We're just pointing out the facts, right? It should be equal. I mean, a woman should be worth her worth, right? What's it, Alicia Keys' song, right? A woman's worth. They should be paid what the man's paid, not underpaid because she's a woman, all that sort of crap, right? If all men were created equal, does that also not cover women? Or all human beings are equal? Okay? So, even Stevens, right? Come on out there, world, be fair. Yeah, so basically, she's a feminized man. She has the paps or the breasts, because she's the one that gives birth, so that's a way for her to take care of that child, right? She has different kind of genitalia, okay? But you'll find that in the anatomical books, right, that it's considered, we're going to come out right with this, right? Certain parts of her are considered, or a part of her is considered a penis. Okay? Because when stimulated, it becomes, let's say, erect, like the penis, a male penis, right? So we're not going to go any further into it, because some people might go, and get all silly, right? Okay? This is just how we're expressing it, because this is how we believe it should be expressed, right? But if you look at the anatomical structure, etc., of a man, compare it with a man and a woman, and all the information that goes with it, you'll find that the genitalia is pretty much similar. Okay, it's got bits and pieces added on there, got softer curves, more appealing, all that sort of stuff, right? Because they're supposed to be appealing, and then they would get together as one, okay, breed and bring forth children. Yeah, that's how it was. it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Okay, and that, well, we believe that that's, according to scriptures, that was one of the commands in Exodus, 10 commandments, 613 commandments, that a man shouldn't leave his natural to go with the unnatural, right? He shouldn't run off, and Adam shouldn't be sleeping with Steve, right? Because he wasn't designed for Steve. He gave the certain orifices according to the biological makeup, etc., etc. It's not meant for that. It's not designed for that, right? Okay. But man decided, oh yeah, I'll do that. And it goes against God's laws, etc., etc. And that's why they had the recompense that was bestowed upon them. And then the woman started doing that as well. Okay, it's all in the scriptures there. Okay, because that's not what God had in mind. Okay, He didn't create Eve for Eve or Adam for Steve. Okay, these acts were unnatural. Okay, okay. So we'll leave it there and ponder this over in your head. Look at these scriptures through this video, and you go study, do your own personal research on the anatomy of the human body, both male and female, and then compare it. Okay, okay. It's a bit of a, let's say, an adult, a mature study, right? Okay. Yeah, so be mature about it, okay? And then you'll come to realise, hey, this guy's right. These people are right. We are men, as men, all homosexuals, right? Or what US slang, etc. terms as fags, poofters in England, whatever, right? Because we're getting together with a feminised man. Here are the facts. And then go do the research to reinforce those facts. We know, if you don't know this, if you didn't realise it, this will blow your mind, right? Totally. You don't need drugs or anything like that to blow your mind. Just look at this, and then what we told you, come to realise, oh my gosh, they're feminised men. Oh well. Okay. So, if you liked this video, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, add your comments down below, they'll be really interesting on this subject. Okay, and then go share it with all your male mates, right? Yeah, have a little joke with them, and then tell them why you made a joke of it, according to this one. Bro, that chick you're hanging out with, yeah bro, that's a feminised man. What the hell? You know? Okay. Thanks for your time. We really hope you enjoyed this. One of our zaniest videos, I guess. Yeah, subscribe to our channel. Add your comments below. Let us know what you're thinking, right? And then we'll get back to you on those, and then go share it with all your male friends. Later.